Okay, I just want to talk about my wish list for Farming Simulator 2019. This is not what the community want. This is what I want to see, and there actually not really a full wish list on YouTube with reasonable vehicles that would be like a standard thing in the game. I seen a guy. He said he wanted earth moving vehicles like dumpers, bulldozers, excavators, and so on, which will not happen. Um, and Dr. Win has talked about features, and other smaller YouTubers has also talked about other features, but there hasn't been a real wishlist for vehicles. And when I say vehicles, I mean drivable things in the game. So the brands I have on my list is Claas, John Deere, Russell Marsh, Challenger, Steyr, Fendt, New Holland, Mr. Ferguson, Case IH, Versatile, Manitou, Lamborghini, Valtra, Deutschfahr. Um, I forgot some um, brands like JCB and Krone, but there is awful lot I want from them in the next game, and I do have a block here beside me with all the vehicles, so if I forget the name of them, I can just check here. So that's why you may hear paper in the background. So the first vehicle is the 9R. I think it will be one of the top dogs in the game. Costs around maybe 300,000, and it will probably come with like 2 or 3 different engines and front weights, like an add-on, and then single wheels, twin wheels, and the wheel weights for the twin wheels. And here we have the John Deere 7R. It will be like a standard tractor. May not cost awful lot, but it will come with single wheel, like normal tires, and with wheel weights maybe, or wide tires. I don't know an awful lot about John Deere tractors, but they are nice, I must admit. But I like more other smaller tractor brands. uh, but here we have the 500M. It will come with normal tires, and maybe yeah, it will be a front loader add-on, or front loader attachment add-on. Yeah, and here we have the 8780, no 60. I mean, shit. Oh well, and it will be like uh, it will be at the like a top tractor, but it would be a better tractor, and I think it would be like buying a used tractor, and I would think it would be like, when you bought it, it would seem like it was been used, but it will come with normal wheels. That means single tires, twins, and maybe wheel weights. I don't know. I haven't looked into it yet. Here we have the which one is it? It's the 1270G. So this will be a forester harvester. I think it's what they called. I have no fucking idea, but hey, who knows? It may be right. um, this will be. Um, I think it would have like an add-on, so you can get wheels on the back part of it if you want. Otherwise, it will have tracks like in the front, because there are 2 different models of this machine in real life. So you can get a single wheel at either side of the back articulated part, or you could get tracks like a Ponce. But I think it will be an add-on in the game. but this thing will be nice to have. So here we have the John Deere is 670i. It will be uh, yeah, it will cost much money, but it will be a great machine to have when you finally buy it, because you can then get obviously crawl tracks on it or normal tires. So that will be an add-on for it. Moving along, we have the cotton harvester, because cotton is officially, what do you say? Well, it will be in the fucking game. So this is the 7760. That's what they called. And it's obviously a cotton harvester, and it will be properly in the game. It's a pretty high chance of it. So now we're moving on to Russell Marsh. So from Russell Marsh we have the Across 585. We have it already in the game. It's a very good machine. I have used it quite a lot on my say games where I haven't cheated money, and it works so well. I actually like it so much because it's good for its price. You can get a smaller header at the beginning, but then you can get a bigger header for it, and it won't seem weird. So yeah. Here we had the Russell Marsh RSM 1403. We have this also in the game. I fell in love with this too. And I have driven it. It works really well, and it will be probably in the game. So this Russell Marsh harvester is not in the game. I have a lot of trouble finding what the serial number, or not serial number, but the name of this model. But the name of this model is RSM 161. And this may not be in the game, or may be in the game. I have no idea, but it will be really nice to see it in game. I have no idea what price or where it would be, but it will probably be one of the top dogs when it comes to harvesters. So moving on to Challenger, we have the MT775E already in the game, but this would probably not have any add-ons, but it was nice to have in the game because it's already in the game, and it is a magnificent tractor to have. So here we have the MT800E. It's also in the game. It's a bit bigger version of the 775 version, but I have driven it a few times, and it's a pretty good tractor, and it's a high chance of it being in the game. The next one may be a little bit controversial, cause you may recognize this tractor, but it's actually not in the game. So take that in your mind. It's not in the game, but it is a tractor that is very similar to the one that is in game, and it is the MT955B. So this is not the one that is in the game. This is a bit older version, if I'm not wrong. It may, yeah, it should be the older version. But this will come with obviously single wheels and twin wheels, no wheel weights. But it will be nice to have a little bit of a older tractor, but it will be still a strong tractor. Moving on to Steyr, we have the Steyr 4095. I don't believe it is in the game, but it would be nice to have in the next Farmers Simulator game. because of it being such a nice tractor, and it will probably have normal tires as standard and no add-ons for tires. Maybe have front weights and 3-point linkage as add-ons. Maybe, I have no idea. So this is the CVT 6180. It's quite, yeah, it's huge, to be honest. We don't have this either in the game right now, but it will nice to have in the game. It has a big engine, and it has front free linkage and back free linkage, and like all other hitches that you can have, ball hitch, pin hitch, all of that. It will probably have wide tires as add-on. But as you can see in this picture, it doesn't have any beacon, so that may be also add-on. Here I have the Steyr 4115 multi. This will be a smaller tractor, but it will still be a nice tractor to have in the game, because you can move around stuff, maybe tow a hay bale trailer or something like that, feed animals with. It will be nice. And as you can see, this tractor doesn't even have, or does not have beacon either, so that also may be add-on. Moving along to Fendt, we have the 900 Varia. It is in the game, I believe it should be, and it will be nice to see again. It will have normal tires with wheel weights, wide tires, and probably twins. This next one may be a little bit controversial, because we haven't had one of these models of a sprayer actually for a while. The last one of these sprayers we had was in 13, formation in 2013. So the vehicle I'm talking about is the Fendt Rogator 645B. So it's not the 600 version, this is the 645B. So the difference between those two is the other one has a bigger tank, I think it was. Maybe. I have no idea. But it will probably not come with any add-ons, it will just be a straight up vehicle for spraying. Narrow tires as standard, always. But it will be nice to have. So here we have the Fendt 1050, and this is a concept art picture. So this thing has not entered production yet, I think, because I couldn't find any real life picture of it. This was the only picture I could find that is actually of the 1050. But it will be like a 9, or no, not a 9 as well, but it will be a big tractor, and it will be pretty nice to see in the game. Moving along, we will now go to New Holland, and it's actually quite awful lot from them. So we have the T6. I don't want the T5 because it's a pretty big tractor, so that's why I didn't get it on the list. But I have the T6. It will probably be as it is in the game right now. The C7 will also be as it is right now. The T8 and the T9. So all of these tractors will probably have the same add-ons as it has at the moment right now. And I hope to see them again in the new farming, cause who knows? Yeah, they are pretty iconic for the farmers of the genre. So yeah, we have two harvesters for New Holland, and those are the FR650 that we have already in the game. It will come with no add-ons, and then we have the CR1090, and it's the top harvester right now in the game. Uh, and it will come with standard wheels and crovel trucks, because you can get it both without crovel trucks and with wheels, but not in the game, I believe. Moving on to Mr. Ferguson, we have this is 7718. I don't believe it's in the game, but it will be nice to have in the game because it's a bit of a bigger tractor. This one may be a bit controversial, so I will explain how this vehicle works. And this is actually a picture from Australia where they mainly use this vehicle or of its kind, because it's a pretty unique concept, to be honest. So it works like a normal combine harvester when it comes to a header. So you put the header on, you harvest the crops, but the thing is, you don't have a grain tank. So when you harvest the crops, they just fall out at the back. So you get the whole plant like out. And then you go with a normal harvester and get the grains from it. But this would be nice to have and see these kind of mechanics in the game. Here we have the 6600. I don't believe it's either in the game, but this thing would be a little bit of a small tractor, but it will be still nice to have. Front weight will probably be an add-on, and it will probably also be available to get 3-point linkage at the front. Tires, I have no fucking idea. The next one may be a bit controversial, but it's a telehandler, or yeah. So I will explain this a bit. So this is another model, but the one that I actually want is these two. So these two are the 7030, and it would be nice to see Mr. Ferguson Telehandler in the game. This one would also be nice to have, because I think the cab on this looks a bit cooler, but you have better reach with this Telehandler. I know it for a fact. And I do not own a farm, but I know it. And I don't know why I know it, but I know it. And I won't tell why I know it. But here I had a Mr. Ferguson. This is the 7347S. So I don't believe we have it in the game. We may have it in the game. I have no fucking idea, because I can't remember it out of my head. But it will be nice to have in the game, because it looks nice. So moving on to case. We have quite a lot from case, I must admit. So this will be a solid fertilizer spreader, and there's a pretty low chance that this thing will be in the game, but who knows, maybe it will be in the game. It will be quite nice to see in the game. It's the 3020. I have never heard about it. I was looking through case vehicles, and then I found this, and I searched it up, and this came up, and I was like, hell yeah, let's get this in the game. So yeah. Next up we have the 5550, and in real life you can get it as a solid fertilizer spreader and a liquid sprayer. So how this will work in the game, it will be like you get this as an add-on. The add-on will be the sprayer. it will be nice to see in the game, for sure. So here we have the Puma. It's already in the game, so I have no idea why it wouldn't be in the game, because it has been in the game since for 14. No, not 14, 13. I mean, uh, yeah. Here we have the 620s, uh, and as you already may know, they come with cover tracks and single wheels and twin wheels. And I have no fucking idea why this type of tractor wouldn't be, or this model of the tractor wouldn't be in the game, because it has also been in the game since 13, and they have worked pretty well. Um, Moving along, we have the 732, and it's a telehandler. And if you haven't noticed yet, I love telehandlers. I believe they are very good, and especially when you have mods to them, you can do an awful lot with them. You can feed animals, you can tow things with them, you can pick up bales, and so on. They are a very useful machine at the farm, and just having more of them would bring, like, I don't know, it would be much greater, in my opinion, to have more telehandlers, because I actually love telehandlers. Moving along, we have this, the 535. This also may be a controversial thing, cause there are two separate models, or not two separate models, but you can get it with a modification. And the modification for this is the bronze HUD, the engine bonnet. So in real life, you can get it red and black, or bronze and black, as you can see here at the picture. So why I would believe this would be in the game is because I feel like since 17 came out, we have got a little bit of older tractors, and in the trailer um, for 19, there was an old tractor standing behind the shed that the John Deere was in, and later, when we could see the shed again, it wasn't there anymore. So that got people to believe that we will have older tractors. So that's why I won't see a problem with putting this thing in, and it will obviously be with single wheels and twin wheels. So here we have the 9240. It is already in the game, or in 17. So I have no problem with this being in the game, again, because it has been in the game for a long time, and there will be no reason to not have it in the game again. Moving along, we have the Magnum. Has been in the game, or in the game genre, for a long time. So having this in 19 would be great, and it will come with standard wheels, wide tires, crawl tracks at the back, maybe twins. Moving along, we come to a controversial brand, and that brand is Versatile, but the first tractor in my list from Versatile is the 610, and because of the ad of John Deere, I have no fucking idea why this wouldn't be a brand in the new Farming Simulator game. Cause there is one reason. John Deere is American brand. Versatile is also American brand. The new map will be based in America. So you guys may see where there's going. So there's a pretty high chance of us getting Versatile in 19. So having this in the game, for sure. this will be in the game for sure if versatile would be added. Moving along, we had the 450. This will be a bit of a smaller tractor, but it will still be a nice tractor to have in the game. Single wheels and twin wheels would be the two different tire options. Moving along, we have the 360. So, as I can see right now, it's the 365, but there is not an awful lot of a difference between them. The only main difference is that this will be the new version. It will come with a bit of a higher performance engine. This is only like other thing that is different between them, I guess. I have no fucking idea. Oh well, but this will come with single narrow wheels and twin narrow wheels. And I have spoken with my friends about versatile being added, and they has a there's a pretty high chance of it being added. So yeah. Moving along, we have the 836. So I couldn't find any better picture of this tractor, but I have always been in love with this tractor. I have no fucking idea why I have been in love with this tractor, but I just love the boxy looks of it. But I have spoken with my friends about this tractor, and they said too old. But I don't think it will be a problem to have it in the game, cause just having like all the machinery that is strong, but doesn't cost as much as the newer high performance strong tractors. That will be easy. It will be nice to have that option. So yeah, and it will be with single wheels and twin wheels. As you can see, the twin wheels are alloy, because you can see the straps here, or the pins, or what the fuck you wanna call them. Next up, we have the 400. So it will come with single wheels and twin wheels. It's not awful different to the 450. The main difference is the 450 has a stronger engine. That's the only main difference between them. Moving along, we will now come into Lamborghini, and there are only two tractors from them. Then we have Valtra and Deutschfahrt. So this is the Lamborghini R6 785, or as you can see here, this is a 780.7, and the main difference between them is this has the stronger engine. No, this has the weaker, and this is the one with the weaker engine. But this will be nice to have in the game because it's Lamborghini, you know. And then we have the Lamborghini Nitro. It would also be nice to have in the game. Both of them will probably not have any tire modifications. Move along to Valtra. We have the Valtra T series. And we have both the T series, N series, and the S series in the game, but I think the T series is the most iconic Valtra tractor. So not having it in the game would be a shame. Moving along to Deutschfahrt, we have the Deutschfahrt 6180. I don't believe it's in the game right now, but it would be nice to see in the game. Then we have the TTV 9340, and don't get confused with this tractor being the 9 series, because it's not the fucking 9 series. It's not. And the reason why you may believe that it's the 9 series is because of the headlights, but it's not. This is more a 8 series than a 9 series, because this came out between the 7 series and the 9 series. So yeah, just had to get that out of my mind. So here I have the 7 series. Uh, I believe it's in the game. I have no fucking idea. And here we have the 9 series. So you can see kind of where people believe the 9 series is the same as the TTV 9340. But they're not the same tractor. Sorry. Moving along, we have Manitou. And I have no fucking idea why I put this on the list, but I have one of these machines in my city, and to be honest, having this thing as a farm would be so fucking good, cause you can like have a fucking scoop at the arm, and you could like load up silage just standing in front of the pit, just swing your this part of the machine around and load the trailer. But to be honest, I don't think can't remember what these things are called, but the support legs. I don't think they will be usable, and I don't believe they will need to be either, because these machines are mainly used for construction things. But having this on a farm wouldn't be something to be afraid of, because they have a lot of good things. I have no fucking idea what I'm talking about, but let's continue. So this is the MRT 2550P, and this is the MLA T3 533. This will also be nice to have in the game, because right now we had a Kramer. I have no fucking idea how to pronounce that shit. But this would be also nice to have. Classified as a wheel, no, a telehandler, I mean. No, a front loader. It's classified as front loader, I mean. It would be nice to have. Would have forks, bait spikes, and scoops. Moving along, we have the MLT 840. This is the same Manitou telehandler as we have in the game right now. No problem with it being in the next farming simulator game. Moving along, we have Claas. And Claas has the most vehicles on my list, to be honest. But there's a low chance of it being in the game, because I don't believe we will get it. But who knows, maybe we will. So this is the Claas Axion 950. Would be nice to have in the game. Next up we have the Torion 1940 or 14. I mean, would be nice to have also. I'll be able to move silage and shit. And don't get confused with the 5000 Xerion and the 4000 Xerion, because the main difference between them is the 5000 has a stronger engine, and they can't have the saddle cap or saddle cap or what the fuck it's called. But it will be nice to have in the game. And here I had the Claas Scorpion, will also be nice to have. More telehandlers, more use of them. And here I had a Claas Jaguar 870, will also be nice to have. And here we have the 4000 Xron, and this has the saddle cab, but you can also get it as a normal tractor, so not the saddle cab. Moving along, we have the Lexion. So this is the newest Lexion, and this is the 795, but I believe we could get like the 730, the 740, the 750, the 760, the 770, 780, the 790, and the 70, or the 790 and the 795. Because they're good, and I have actually been in a ride the Claas Lexion. Believe it was a 650? No, 660. Yeah, 660 was this. Uh, so yeah, this is a class Axion 930. Would also be nice to have in the game. We come with standard wheels, wide tires, and wheel weights. And this is the last vehicle on my list, and it's the Arion 540. So yeah, that's my wish list for Farmers with the 2019. Uh, if you find any of the vehicles interesting, comment down below. And if you find some of the vehicles controversial and so on, explain why you find it controversial, and I will try to respond. But yeah, thanks for watching, and have a great day, great evening, great morning, or whatever time it is for you right now. But I'm gonna go now and play some Farming Simulator 2017 and wait for Farming Simulator 19 to come out, and hopefully it will have some of these vehicles in it. Thanks for watching.